Like life, the internet can be classified into different eras. There's the proto-era, when computers were first being made. There's the classical era, being the 90s. And the pre-modern era, between 2000 to 2009. Or some other interpretation of that timeline. Our subject today starts somewhere in the mid-2000s, just after the creation of YouTube, an era where video games were most dominated by the Wii and DS, an era where Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney helped define your character, even an era where some still had no home internet, including me. Today, I want to explore an era of video gaming that hasn't been able to be replicated so far as of July 2026. TV games. More specifically, TV channels where you play video games. Back when you could order DVDs and Blu-rays from services like Netflix, and when cable was basically the norm. You could play games off of TV channels? With the satellite provider DirecTV, they created a special TV channel just for games, in collaboration with GSN, the game show network. Launching in February 2007 on Channel 288, the Game Lounge channel.
Here at Game Lounge Central, we're always coming up with ways to give you more bang for your buck. With up to 60 new and improved games available on your TV set, there's no better place to play. And every month, we're adding games like my new personal favorite, Pat Sajak's Lost and Found Words, all for just $5.99 a month. And if you act now...
As you might expect, the Game Lounge channel ran under a game service. Each game was available mostly through a free trial period. Some were only via a pay-per-day service, costing $1.95 per day, or a monthly membership of $5.95 per month. Also available was an unlimited pass. One day was $2.99, 1 month $5.99, 6 months $28.99, and a full year being $56.99. The first 9 games were developed by a game company called Denki. Those 9 games being Word Crunch, Letterbox, Denki Blocks, Brain Teasers, Number Crunch, Polly Pocket Splash, Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses, Barbie World Fashion Tour, Tumble Fever, and Hot Wheels, Monster Truck Smashdown. Most of the games were on a daily schedule, shuffling out how many games would be played each day. Only a few were constantly available, such as Bejeweled 2. Luckily, the channel did play music as to not make it just a silent channel. 2 songs I remember vividly from the channel were the songs Billie Jean and Upside Down. Occasionally, there were free weekends. This allowed everyone with a DirecTV subscription to have unlimited play for the weekend, including those behind a paywall or games that were just demos. There were 6 main categories of available games. There were card games, classic games like Scrabble or Uno, puzzle games, kid-specific games, arcade games, and games translated into Spanish. Quite a diverse platter to choose from. The kid-specific games were officially licensed by Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, such as Chowder, which I remember just being a platformer. The channel rebranded to GSN Game Lounge in 2010, with every month featuring a new game on top of 70 plus available games. However, on March 6, 2013, the Game Lounge channel shut down, but a separate website, gsn.com/gamelounge, was created to keep those games alive. DirecTV would advertise the website during the final days of the TV channel, and would mention it on their own website after the channel permanently went off the air. To read the full quote, a select number of DirecTV customers enjoyed GSN Game Lounge, but with more people playing games on computers, tablets, and mobile phones, we felt it was better for us to focus on new DirecTV services. While the DirecTV version of Game Lounge will no longer be available after March 6, 2013, DirecTV customers can still play many of their favorite games on the GSN website at www.gamelounge.com, where you can play for free and win real cash and prizes. Today, the only remnants of the Game Lounge are screenshots of some games on the DirecTV website via the Wayback Machine. And luckily, there are plenty of videos from the early years of YouTube showing off the games and the UI of the channel. So far, the only Game Lounge game that has some good quality to it is 10-Pin Bowling. And that seems to be it for now. I just wanted to make this little video because no one really seems to remember the Game Lounge channel. It was such a unique experience for me as a kid growing up, especially being able to play many of these games. Bejeweled 2 and Prisms are two of the games that I vividly remember playing a lot, especially during one of the free weekends. I vividly remember my mom and I just getting chairs from outside, plopping them in the living room, and then the two of us playing Prisms together. And there was something very magical about remembering this now, because there's nothing really like this that can really be replicated. With all the efforts of restoration, saving games, and archiving, I'm not really sure what to make of the Game Lounge games themselves. Unless DirecTV has a way to make them available, or even have them still available, I think this is just one era of gaming that most likely won't be able to come back. And that's a real shame, especially because it's just one part of childhoods that most people won't be able to relive in this era where we're basically archiving everything. And it just feels weird knowing that right now there's no way to properly save these games. That does it for today's Lost Media video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment down below what you want me to look at, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.